YouTubers, Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the Hot Lead Zone, and tonight's video is about shot shell hulls suitable for our 12 gauge slug reloads. Now you know that in past videos I prefer using the one-piece injection molded shot shell hulls made by Winchester AA's or Remington STS or Remington Unibodies to do the slug reloads. Well, it turns out that those kind of hulls can be found at trap ranges because they are target shot shell hulls. But LMO MecTech has a question in that his rifle range, he finds lots of these Winchester or Fiocchi shot shell hulls that are used for factory slug loads. And he's wondering whether we can use these hulls to do our own slug reloads. Well, they're not unibody, one-piece injection molded hulls, but they're still safe to reload one time. Now, I don't recommend reloading these repeatedly like we can with the unibodies, the one-piece injection molded hulls. You'll notice that these hulls have a plastic base wad, as you can see. So they're constructed strong enough that we can definitely reload our slug loads one time with these hulls. For sure, we don't want to use hulls that have a fiber base wad, like that one down there. You see that? That's a fiber base wad. So avoid these real cheap hulls for your slug loads. In fact, you can buy brand new Fiocchi shot shell hulls 2 3/4 inches, primed already and skived, all ready to load, brand new, for $13.79 per 100. And these are the same as what you would pick up at the range. So LMO MecTech has already noticed that these hulls have no evidence of being fold crimped, like this one. Well, one thing that's very sure is that the length of all these hulls is the same. Turns out that we can load these with a fold crimp without any problem at all, because our press has a crimp starter. And that's what the crimp starter is for. It's for creating a beginning crimp on any hull so that the final crimp die can put the final crimp on it. So we don't have to just go ahead and do roll crimps. And so YouTubers, here are the finished loaded rounds. And what we did was we took the Winchester AA12L wad, which is the Winchester gray wad. Some people call it the silver wad, but it has the taller compression zone and the right height to allow these to crimp. We have a 1 ounce Lee slug in there, and this is what the loads look like. Now the crimp didn't quite close, but the advantage of that is you can see the slug in there, so you know these are slug loads. But they close nicely. It's a pretty nice crimp, and that crimp won't come loose. And the Fiocchi, same way. Notice the little radius on the end of the shell, so they don't flare outward, but they radius inward, and that's what you want for functioning. So these should be very good. We'll go ahead and test them for accuracy. And LMO MecTech, there you go. You can load these, but only once. So after I fire these, I'm going to leave them, not going to pick them up again, but I'll pick up some other new ones or once fired ones anytime I get a chance to see those, because they're commonly used at the range, so getting these hulls is not a problem. Well, certainly this gives us more options for our slug loads. So LMO MecTech, Larry, you take care, and thanks for the question and the suggestion for doing this video. Take care. We'll see you next video. Bye for now.